Hello and thank you for coming to the Muck Waters Effect. I'm your host, Matt. Today I'm looking at the Gateway Pundit. But first, I need you to hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Breaking video. Michigan judge makes stunning decision on Antrim County voter fund case. Alright guys, throughout this article I'm going to have to change some words so I don't get in trouble by YouTube. Just bear with me. Michigan 13th District Judge Kevin A. Helshammer made a big decision today about whether the 2020 Selection Voter Fund case can move forward in the courts. 100% Fed Up reports Matt DiPrino, the attorney of William Bailey, the plaintiff in the Antrim County Selection Fund case, was dealt a big blow today when Judge Helshammer squashed the lawsuit. DiPrino has worked tirelessly to gather evidence for voter fund. DiPrino has uncovered multiple ways in which the election results could have been manipulated or compromised in the November 2020 selection. All right, let's go ahead and watch the video.
0.31a. I do find Judge Murray's analysis regarding the availability of an Article 2, Section 4, Sub 1, Sub H audit beyond the Secretary of State's audit pursuant to 168.31a to be persuasive. There is no right, either in the constitutional section or the statute, for the independent audit that Mr. Bailey seeks. A petitioner under Article 2, Section 4 does not get to choose his own audit criteria. Rather, the legislature has given that authority pursuant to Article 2, Section 4, 1H of review to the Secretary of State. So while a citizen may seek to audit the results of a statewide election, it must do so according to the law. That law provides for performance of the audit by the Secretary of State. There is no other relief available to the plaintiff on this point, as the plaintiffs have either received all of the requested relief from this court or are not entitled to the relief requested as a matter of law. Pursuant to my previous discussion, the plaintiff's claims are in fact moot. Granting judgment to plaintiff on its claims would have no practical legal effect, as the audit available under Article 2, Section 4, 1H has already been done. There is no reason to do it twice. As the plaintiff has no additional relief available, there is no need to review the remaining counts that it has brought. The plaintiff's claims in this case are moot. No additional relief is available, and therefore no claim has been stated. Summary disposition is granted to the plaintiffs as to plaintiff's complaint under 2.116 sub C sub 4. As an aside, the court would note that at its core, this case has involved from the beginning something that we all learned to do in kindergarten, and that is count. We've, over time, and perhaps with good reason, in the conduct of our elections, taken this very simple function and made it into a complex and often computerized exercise. By deciding this motion, the court is not saying that there were no problems in the way that Antrim County conducted its November 2020 elections. The clerk has admitted that there were challenges and problems in the elections, although the hand count ultimately of the presidential election showed results largely consistent with the canvass totals that were entered by the state and reported by the county. Nor am I saying that the processing of election data here wasn't corrupted or corruptible. I don't have the facts to make that determination. The plaintiff's reports and the news of the day, including a computer hack recently of a main petrol fuel pipeline on the East Coast, might well suggest that this is something that policymakers should be looking into in the future. If election results were to be held for ransom in the future, one can only imagine what would happen. I am saying that, as pled, the plaintiff's request for an audit is not available. Anticipating the possibility of appeal, this court will take all pending motions under advisement. This court's order with regard to the preservation of ballots, etc., entered in December is stayed. I will need an order from Mr. Grill as to my decision today for the reasons that have been stated on the record. All right, thank you all very much, and good luck going forward on this case.
All right, guys, that is bad news. what he's saying is the only one that has the power to do an audit is the Secretary of State, and she says she's already done one, so she's not going to do another one. The kind of audit she did was a low-risk audit, not a forensic audit. A low-risk audit is where you grab a portion of the ballets and count them and make sure they match the numbers that you have on the box that you got the ballets out. And if they do, that's as far as you go. That's all they do. So I don't see how that's an audit. It's not an audit. Well, but we have some good news coming out of Georgia. If you look right here, breaking: Vernon Jones scheduled press conference tomorrow in Atlanta to call for a full forensic audit of Georgia 2020 selection results. Here's a tweet to my fellow Georgians who share my concerns of the integrity and security of our selections. I invite you to join me at Liberty Plaza in Atlanta for a press conference tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll be making a huge announcement. We already know what the announcement is, and hopefully they will be able to do an audit. But that's news today when it comes to what's going on in Michigan and Georgia. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Peace.